When people think of car manufacturing, Detroit usually comes to mind. But did you know Massachusetts has a rich and often overlooked automotive history that stretches back to the 19th century? This past weekend, the Bay State Motor Festival set out to highlight that legacy, showcasing vehicles built across the state, including right here in Framingham.
Massachusetts was the genesis of the automobile in America.
Back in 1893, brothers Frank and Charles Duryea created the first gasoline-powered American automobile a little over an hour away in Springfield. That set up a chain reaction across the entire state.
It turns out there were 162 different manufacturers of vehicles in Massachusetts before the Second World War,
including right here in Framingham. Richard Long was passing through Framingham on a train and saw a factory for rent. He got off at the next stop, walked back to Framingham, and signed a lease that day. Long initially made shoes, but during World War I, he shifted to producing military equipment like saddlebags and gun belts. When the war ended, so did his government contract, but he still employed about 20% of the population.
So he had to make something, because he can't just have all of these people hanging around saying, "Okay, boss, now what?"
Seeking a new venture, he bought a car body business from Amesbury and relocated it to Framingham. He produced car bodies for Winton and Franklin before deciding to create his own vehicle. That's when the Bay State Auto Company was born. It's estimated that 4,000 Bay State automobiles were sold. Now, a century later, there are only 2 left in the world, and Ken found one of them in Iowa. It was in pretty rough shape.
We got the car. It was kind of a car. It wasn't really a car.
Restoring the car required years of dedication and meticulous attention to detail, just like organizing this motor festival, which was named in honor of the automobile. And though many appreciated the Bay State's historical significance to Framingham, for one guest, the connection was much more personal.
It's a pleasure to meet you, sir.
Nice to meet you.
He owns the Bay State.
Oh,
Yes,
yeah.
He restored it.
That's Richard Long's grandson, Charles.
Beautiful.
After visiting the last remaining Bay State Roadster a few years ago, Charles assumed he would never see one of his grandfather's cars ever again. That changed at Sunday's event.
You could see that when he saw the car, he was younger all of a sudden.